Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Rodri does really well to win the ball there.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Rijkaard. Gullit. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Lille have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
For Rice. Gullit. Rummenigge. Lille finding their passes. Gullit looking to run onto it. Goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Rijkaard. Rummenigge finds himself offside. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Gullit. Rooney. Rummenigge. Oh, it's Van Basten. That's been slipped through. Picked out brilliantly. Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Rummenigge attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge. Now who's going to be first to this? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he was alert to it. Rice. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bruno Fernandes. Now Mbappe. Vardiol. Now that looks a decent ball. Charge, surely! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Now it's Mbappe. Now can he find a finish? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Foot in. That's a good ball out wide. Cross flung it, he's got tall! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Out to the left it goes. He's found the way through. Oh, this is a great position. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Sheshko! They're urging him to shoot. Now the cross. Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Corner number 2 then.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That has been knocked clear. Ambitious ball here. That is ended up in no man's land. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
No, that's been intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vardiol. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rodri. Ruben Dias. Now Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inept...
Shot goal! Goal! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
This time, surely! Deftly away.
The attendance
They've
for this
won a
match
corner.
was 72,306.
Lille have their 3rd corner. That's going to go a long way. And it's Rooney. And this is Van Basten. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Van Basten! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the shot! And he hits the net. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Good ball, good take. The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Alexander-Arnold. Number 41.
He's gone looking for safety. Tries to pass it through. Manchester United given another corner.
Mbappe.
And number 3 coming up.
Number 2, Jules Koundé.
And he's there to clear it.
Casemiro. Number
Lille
21,
are looking to go
Olise.
forward now.
Number 10, Matthias Cunha.
And this is Van Basten. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's been cut out, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Lille with this to level it up. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Araujo wins the duel this time. Gets into some space. Matthias Cunha's cross. Oh, well played, well played.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Matthias Cunha really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now, can they get him away? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rodri did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Rummenigge. Khan is there to clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That has not gone well.
There will
Bruno
be 5
Fernandes.
minutes added time.
Now it's Olise. Rummenigge. And that's gone loose. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way. Pullet is there and he can pick it up. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Šeško. And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style. And the shot! And that was very necessary. Puskás distributed tidily. Decent progress down the left. And here's Rooney. Mbappe. He's had a shot! Goal! Nil! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Rooney. Oh, well measured. He's got away. He's goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Lille are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, they could break here. Park Ji-sung. Pull it. And it's Vieira. Now it's Puskás. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, super ball! Now it's Rooney. Rummenigge in the hunt and looking threatening. Now it's Puskás. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, it's come loose. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, he's got... It's Rooney! And he's there to belt it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lille looking to pass their way through. Puskás. Pirlo. And this is Cruyff. Look at the space here. Takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Rooney. Rummenigge goes pelting down that left-hand side. Chance, surely! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Mbappe. Now it's Pelé. He's in a good position here. Shoots! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Oh, he did so well to hold it.
Shapes to shoot! Sung.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Puskás conjures time and space where few can. Sung. Oh, it's Van Basten. Gullit. Shot could be on. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And there's the end of the first half. Lille are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. The second half then, just getting going. Played back towards his own goal. And it's Gullit. Mbappe! He's found the way. Bullish header! It's in!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's a good... Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, this is a great position. Pirlo with the clearance.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Back into the middle. Vieira deals with that comfortably.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Great vision. Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. Mbappe. And this is Rooney. Pele. Vieira. Pirlo. He won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge. And here's Van Basten. And this is Park Ji-sung. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And this is Rooney. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Gullit goes steaming forward. Pirlo. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Gullit. And here's Rooney. Picked out brilliantly. And it's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Goes down, but nothing given. Mbappe looking sharp there. Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's cut it out. Cruyff gets good distance on it. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Threads one in. And it's Rooney. Foot in. Cruyff. Puskás. And he's been shifted off it. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Cruyff. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, what has happened here? Rijkaard. Into the last 5 minutes. Tries to play it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's a cute ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ferdinand. Rijkaard.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Good read, needed to be. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what...
Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rummenigge, and the pass is intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. And this is Van Basten. Zanetti. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Park Ji-sung threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's really well manoeuvred. Rummenigge. Rummenigge. Oh, just skips past. Tries a shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Referee's given a throw. Van goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lille have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Donadoni. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. A searching ball out wide. It's a lovely, neat pass. Lille are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. Chiesa. He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post. Mbappe in the hunt and looking threatening. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's really nicely played. Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
McTominay actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Donadoni! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that's been intercepted.
That's great position.
It's Van Basten! He's done very well to get to that.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. McTominay is there and he can get that clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Gullit cuts it out. And he will... Van Basten! And he has kept it out somehow.
Van Basten is offering a right smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And he'll shoot here! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's there to get it away. And it's Rooney. Mbappe! And the shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was a given. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Rummenigge. Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi. Yaya Toure. Rooney. And it's Rooney. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither side especially adventurous early on. And this is Batistuta. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's a fine interception. So what can they make of this? Rooney. And this is Van Basten. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe could move up a gear here. Rummenigge. There's the shot! Goal! Nil! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Lille have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time.
Great chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rijkaard is onto this. Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Messi. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Brilliantly cut out. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Batistuta. Zanetti. Zanetti made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. That is good alertness. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And here's Rooney. He's on it, can he get away? He has found, goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And this is Hullet. Donadoni. Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Batistuta, who needs just a moment to score a goal.
Lille really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Rooney unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That pass has been well intercepted. Great ball if he can get there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Can he spark a counter here? Rummenigge, given the lift of his goal. Zanetti proves just a little bit too strong. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Lille leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. No, again there's no way through. And here's Rooney.
Lille are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Mbappe. Strong running down that left flank. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Gullit. Lille are looking to break at pace. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. Zanetti. And he whipped a mighty effort. Oh, it's come off the upright. Zanetti. And it's Van Basten. Oh, super find. He's beaten the last man. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Donatoni, there he goes, motoring forward. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he cuts out the supply. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And the through ball. He's picked his way through. Rummenigge. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Van Basten. Now it's Rooney. Now Mbappe. Rooney. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Batistuta. Rummenigge. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Great vision. Araujo. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Batistuta. Nicked it back promptly. Can he finish? No mistake. Do not write them off. Back they come. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
He's having a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rooney.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Donatoni engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Zanetti. Donatoni. Looks a good ball through. A header! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that.